level. They see what I see. And it's like what is it, 4-month course, TikTok seller? It's 4 months, 4 classes a month, right? So that's 24 classes total. And so if you're looking to learn technical analysis and be goated at it, because like people are going to teach you all kinds of nonsense out there. I've yet to find anyone that trades my style and is as accurate as I am, because we don't just do technical analysis. We're looking at macroeconomics. We're looking at the big picture of how everything works together. And because we zoom out and we look at the picture that way, we are able to make these major predictions. I literally was able, XRP right here, in January of 2025, I predicted the drop of XRP to 160. Like, and if you don't believe me, in my profile that you're watching right now, you can go back and you can see where I predicted that. I predicted 163 and 130. 130 is the next zone on the way down. We have to hit 130 before we can head up again and get out of this bearish trend. So get ready for the roller coaster, baby. But if you, and not only does my TA teach you that, I can literally predict the day and the time these moves happen. Like that's how on point we are. And TikTok seller can do it too. TikTok seller, please tell them that it works, right? It's literally that good, that accurate. And honestly, I would say TikTok seller in just the last couple months of taking my class, he's just as good as at TA as I am. This is a system that I've developed over a lifetime of trading. It works. That's why we added the wins channel. I know. You know what? I want to add a losses channel. Let's add a losses channel to the Discord. See, let's see what losses people are taking. But it's pretty much wins. I would say the percentage of losses to wins is minuscule to the wins that we're getting. And I mean, we're talking about 200-300% wins in a matter of hours on these coins. And we're throwing them out. And anyone that is in the TA class, we have a private channel for group trading. You want me to? Yeah, if you want to add losses, that'd be cool. I think it'd be fun, right? Let's see who lost the most. Whoever loses the most in trades this year will get like a prize or something, or like I'll turn you into a meme, something like that. We turned Josh into a meme. I made a bet with Josh about XRP, and basically he wouldn't take the bet. So I said, all right, if you don't take the bet, then I'm going to turn you into a meme when I'm right. And I was right. So he got turned into a meme. But yeah, we have a good time in the Discord. So make sure you click the Discord link in our bio. And, you know, learn technical analysis. You know, everything is pre-recorded. Okay. So these are past classes you're going to be watching. And we're, you know, putting new classes together. I have the CEO of ViFi Finance. He's a hedge fund manager. He comes on from time to time and teaches us about macroeconomics and stuff and how to TA as well. So he's partnered with me there, comes on once in a while. So there are new classes that pop up from time to time, but most of it's already pre-recorded and established, and the foundation is there. That's all you need to make money. All the information's there. Take you a couple months, once a week for an hour to learn quite a bit. And so, you know, take some time to invest into your education. The cost was discounted 50% off. It's back to regular price, but because it is recorded content, the recorded content will be on discount, but you won't be able to get the lifetime membership for free. So everyone that signed up in January and completed the full course gets a lifetime of technical analysis classes for free. Like whatever comes up and that we do, you're going to be able to get into it. And maybe I'll do a lifetime subscription for the rest of it, come talk to me, okay? I'm here. I'm in the Discord. You can message me directly, but you got to be a super fan here or a subscriber in order to DM me. I don't answer DMs to anyone. Cold storage devices, yeah, I will help you set up cold storage devices. I will help you if you're having trouble. You need like not just technical analysis, but you need like help. I have an IT guy here that works so with all those technicals as well as me. I can help you figure out if you're having problems onboarding, offboarding, any questions like that. If you want to know what exchanges are going to be best for your situation, because everyone's different, right? Everyone's situation is different. So when you are a super fan or you're a subscriber and you're messaging me directly and I get a clear picture of who you are, what you're doing, and what your goals are, then we can help you develop a strategy that works for you. Because any creator on here that's throwing out blanket strategies for people, don't listen to them. Everyone's situation is different. Everyone bought at a different price. Everyone's holding a different amount. Everyone's financial situation is different. You need something that works for where you're at, what level you're at. And I mean, even just FOMO control, right? We have people that literally just message me and they're like, hey, I'm about to just sell at a loss right now. What should I do? And I take a look at it for them and I'm like, hey, this is, what I see. Obviously, not everything's going to be perfect all the time, but the idea is getting control over that FOMO, having a strategy that works and gets you paid, right? Because that's what we want. We want to make money, right? Is XRP going to an all-time high this year? Probably not. Probably not. It could. I'm not saying it can't, but probably not. I would say it's more likely to see $1 than to see $4 right now. Okay? And it's more likely to just kind of run along between $1.50 and $2 than to see $4 or $5. Unfortunately, that's just the fact of the matter. So we shall see. A lot of things change, That's just where I'm at right now. Any person that just says, this is my prediction, what it is, the markets are ever changing. The news is ever changing. The economic situation is ever changing. So what I tell you right now, you can't just take it as that's what the gospel is, because I adapt. I change with the sentiment. But as of right now, this is what I see. So when that changes, I'll let you know, but I'm only going to let people that are in my Discord, that are in my TA class, or their subscribers, or their super fans. Those are the people that are going to know. Raymond, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate that. If you haven't sent a heart me yet, much appreciated. If you want to send any gifts, but if you want the gift that gives back to you, that's going to be becoming a super fan. That's the way that you're going to add value to. It's basically an investment for yourself, right? It's not just a tip or whatever. You're investing into yourself. You're getting one-on-one coaching with me. All right. You can reach out to me and I will coach you and help you out. Just the tip. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I think we're going to hop on. We're going to play some Call of Duty. That's another thing. Join the Discord link in my bio, and we hang out there. We have phone calls, and we have trading groups. I'll play video games, and you can watch me play Call of Duty while we have like chats, and we literally onboard normies into crypto through gaming. As well as we're having like these deep discussions like we had today in the show. We're doing the same thing. So get in the Discord. The Discord is goated. It is not your average, everyday, simple Discord. It is set up to be awesome. Can you fly a helicopter? I absolutely can fly a helicopter. Absolutely. I can actually fly an airplane. I have simulation hours on airplane. I want to get my pilot's license, but I can't pass the physical because I do have disabilities. I don't know if you see me, sometimes I'm squirming around like this and I'm like doing like this and that. That's because like I can't sit still for a long time. That's why they won't give me my pilot's license. So I'm trying to get a sports pilot license, or get an ultralight so that way I can still fly. So it is in the works. Why do you ask? That's a strange question to ask somebody. Let's see. Let's listen to a cool song. Actually, hold on. Let's do that instead. Battlefield 6 helicopter. Oh, dude. In a game, absolutely I can fly a helicopter. I thought you were talking about in real life. But yeah, I can fly. For sure. There's another game that I've been playing with the TA guy. And I forget what it's called. I just downloaded it and played with it. But it's flying a spaceship, and it literally maneuvers like you're in space. So it's definitely a hard thing to pilot, and I pilot it just fine. Let's see here. Let's watch. Let's see here. Oh, it's in shorts, that's why.
What is real? How do you define real?
Take care, chat. I'll see y'all next time. Join the Discord link in my bio. Follow me. Send a gift. Super chat. Or not super chat.
Real, what is human? This world got me questioning, consuming.
Become
Stuck in the matrix, feeling like I'm Truman. So
fan.
upside down, disconnected from the shoe man. But Morpheus is here now, you ready to go? The red or blue pill, you already know. Down the rabbit hole, we going below. Layers they can't see, I'm going to show you what is real, what is fake. Take it slow. Been doing it for years, and now I'm a pro. Fiat the fake, it's a sham, it's a scam. 2.3 trillion, a supply like goddamn. They print and they steal as much as they want. But old Uncle Sam, he just runs a front for the shadiest scheme you've ever seen. Completely worthless, worse than a shit meme. Coin got us all stuck in the system. Crypto the fix, let me give you some wisdom. Bitcoin and Cardano use
the Discord link is in my bio.
Speed, I suppose. Assets that go up, not down overnight, but the system won't die without a big fight. That's why they delay, that's why they keep stalling, but nothing can stop destruction from falling. So let's quietly build.
Hey, thank you for becoming a super fan.
Let's
appreciate
exit
you.
The matrix is
Raymond, make sure you join the Discord, bro. I got you.
Exit, but I'm feeling stuck in the matrix, just trying to make a buck. Sick of working, I ain't gon' slave away. All I'm offering's the truth, yeah, that's what we say. No more lies, no more fake shit. Man, I really can't take it. I know what is real, so please don't mistake it for new cars and new clothes with next level flows. I try to compose this life that we chose. The matrix is everywhere, it's all around us. Even in this room, it must surround us. You can't see it, you feel it, it's in your soul. Breaking the matrix, they losing control. Politicians and judges, they have the role to keep you in line. Yeah, that's the goal. But when you wake up and then you bake up, you must shake up the matrix and break up. You see the code, not Haskell or no, but the system they built, it's gonna explode. You're faster than this, so upgrade your mode. Don't think no you are, ancient knowledge bestowed. Don't listen to media, turn off the TV. Don't watch that fake news, they'll have you believe lie after lie. That's all that they doing to keep you from chasing that dream you're pursuing. Looking for the exit, but I'm feeling stuck in the matrix, just trying to make a buck. Sick of working, I ain't gon' slave away. All I'm offering is the truth, yeah, that's what we say. Only show you the door, you gotta walk through it. I'm scrolling Big D, now he got me confusing. The shape of the earth, no way that we moving. Long distance test, that's how he can prove it. Starting to be like my big homie Wiz. He thinks that his flat and handles his biz. You sound like the dumbest thing I ever heard. Read a book, check the net, just follow the herd. But Google be playing with your search results. They be gang gang, I'm sure just a cult. So no matter how many times they insult, we think for ourselves, not a stupid adult. Is it true, IDK? Yeah, I really would've doubted. Check the views on YouTube, they really ain't about it. On the news, blew a fuse, yeah, that's when the dreaded is controlled. No excuse, that's why they freaking the ladder. Break it through, no kung fu. Yeah, I see the matrix falling. Payphone crew, deja vu. With Agent Smith, I'm brawling. So don't give up, say what's up. If you still stuck in the matrix, the end is near. Have no fear, just keep building and lay bricks.
My heart's beating, my hands are shaking.
Little bitch asshole. Go tribe, go tribe. Said I'm a badass bitch and I'm rich. Don't call me a little girl, I ain't switch. wanna be like me? Yeah, you wish. Crypto wives on the track, and you know we tryna stack. Bitcoin, Solana, and Ether, some ADA. Bitch, I am the alpha, and you are the beta. You think you are great, I promise I'm greater. Just check my trade, check my wallet, the data. You mention me with the girls, that's gossip. And if you talk shit, you know you best watch it. Crypto wives are the best, you know you're not it. Passive aggressive, that beef, I'm gonna squash it. Not cause I forgive you, because I am bigger of a person. And yeah, my ass sticker, loyal to my man. You a hoe, you a stripper, so don't miss my words by the throwing no hitter. Now this my last line before we go get dinner. Michelin restaurants, you pay, he a winner. Said I'm a badass bitch, and I'm rich. Yeah, I'm rich. Don't call me a little girl, I ain't switch. Size like it's nothing, you a snitch. Wanna be like me, yeah, you wish. Another verse, about to take another lap. Around you putting Goat Tribe on the map. It's a race, it's a fight, yeah, we bout to scrap. But you know I'm clever, so instead lay a trap. To help me catch these little girls in the act. Creating fake drama, yeah, I know that's a fact. I don't mean to provoke, don't mean to attack. But can't take anymore, boy, I gotta react. Or they take advantage of me. Try and lie, spread these rumors about me. But they can't see, that bullshit sets me free. Girl, I decree, you gone, you better flee. Yeah, I'm a wife, you know he put a ring on it. Big ass rock, sold NFTs until the profit headed to the bank. Got more to deposit, Goat Tribe to the moon, yeah, we bout to rock it. Said I'm a badass bitch, and I'm rich. Don't call me a little girl, I ain't switch. Size like it's nothing, you a snitch. Wanna be like me, yeah, you wish.
Check 1, 2. Do we have audio? Yep, we have audio. All right, we're good.
What is real?
What's up, baby?
How do you define
How we
real?
doing? How do you define
There's
real?
no spoon.
What is real, what is human? This world got me questioning, consuming. Stuck in the matrix, feeling like I'm Truman. So upside down, disconnected from the human. But Morpheus is here now, you ready?
How's everybody doing today? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with all your friends, everyone you know. So we're going to talk about some things today. It's a little bit of a rabbit hole day. We're going to do some rabbit hole stuff today. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. We need those likes rolling in, baby.
Let's exit the matrix. It's about to crack. Looking for the exit, but I'm feeling stuck. In the matrix, just trying to make a buck. Sick of working, I ain't gon' slave away.
How's everybody doing today? If you like rabbit holes, then you're going to like today's show, because I have a little, I mean, it's not so much a rabbit hole, but it's something that I think needs to be discussed. It has to do with Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, by the way. It's good to see you all and have you here. What's up, Jay Heat? How you doing, buddy? Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share the show out. Let's see here. Let's set up a gift goal. Let's see here. We'll do heart me's. How you doing, Jay Heat? It's good to see you, man. It's been a minute. So today is going to be different than our regular crypto show, obviously. We have two shows. We have the Down the Rabbit Hole show, and we have the crypto show. And I'm going to be splitting up the crypto show into a news show and a TA show. So they're going to be separate and different from each other. So I do want to talk a little bit about crypto today too, though, because I just met up with Crypto Rap in San Diego. We went to a crypto conference thing in San Diego. It was a lot of fun. It was more or less a party. We were hanging out, having a good time. And you know, I got to hang out with the Goat Tribe. As you can see, I have the Goat Tribe banner up in the back now. At Ada Goats. If you don't follow them, go check them out.
How do you define real?
So let's see here. I feel like I need to pull up the charts just to like get people to stop in. But today's going to be more or less about rabbit holes, right? Let's do a little TA while we're waiting for people to roll in here. Might as well. Anybody got a project they want me to take a look at for them? Oh, let's see here. Let's do a little TA, huh? The charts seem to make people stop by. I don't know what it is, but it seems to work. By the way, is the stream smooth? What's up, Tech CEO? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Yeah, let's look at Link. Look at Link. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look here. Well, on the daily, it looks like we're trending down. All right, so we have, you know, lower highs, lower lows. If we break out above this, I would say that that's pretty bullish, and that would indicate probably a turnaround. Let's see here. This could, let's just say it breaks out, which I do think things are going to break out. We're coming up on the harvest moon, right? So this is the last harvest moon of the year before the moon cycle resets. That being the case, I would say there's a potential for things to go up here. However, this is an ascending channel, all right, which is bearish, which means that it will probably break down. But if you take into consideration the moon cycle, there is a potential for a break, and that would send it up here to about 14.9 to 15.7, right? And potentially higher, maybe like 16, right? And if it does, I would say that is a potential that it forms like an inverted head and shoulders thing like this, sending it up to about 18, 19, 20 cents, somewhere around there. Here's the issue, okay? We got to look at the timeline. So this would be right here, December 4th. Look at it. It lines up perfectly with the moon cycle. So I think we hit 15. Internet has been really bad. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end, because we're multi-streaming. I'm going to stop streaming on other platforms for now. Let's see. Tell me if this fixes it. Hopefully that helps. Okay. So we're running off Starlink right now, and Starlink is having outages because of the solar storm. So our bit rate is low right now. All right, so back to TA, right? So we're looking at the timeline here, right? Tech CEO. Full moon, I think we're going to hit 15 cents. Now, maybe it goes crazy parabolic, but that would be the first zone of resistance. I just don't see it doing anything crazier than that, unless, like, you know, like some alt season miracle happens, right? So I don't think that this plays out. Maybe it does. Maybe we continue to be bullish through December, but that would mean right before Christmas we would top out here, and then it would be potentially done. Either way, Whether it comes up here and then shoots up here to this point, or if it plays out like this, where we come up and then we come down. Either way, we're in this like descending channel thing, and we're creating new lows. We're trending downward. What if it doesn't go up? What could it go down to? I'm telling you right now, it's going to go up. But if it does go down, I would say the first line of support, it would be 10.8. That's where it would go to. That's the next stop on the way down before another move up. I don't think it's going to go down, bro. I mean, it could potentially go down a little bit. Let's just say, because this is an ascending channel, let's just say it does this, right? And this breaks down. It could double bottom right here, and then that's sending it back up to 15, 16 cents. So either way, this thing's going to hit probably about 15, 16 cents. So that's what I'm seeing. And let's just say the cycle's over, right? You know, and we're coming to the end and we're headed down. That's just what it's going to be. Where would the bottom be if the bull run is over, right? Where would the bottom be? I would say right around here. 8 cents to 5 cents. It's going to come down to 5 cents. That's where it'll hit. And you know, it does go into despair when it first drops. So let's just say worst case scenario, it's going to 2 cents. I doubt it goes that low. Right here at 5 cents seems to be the sweet spot. That's where I would enter. That would be my entry zone. 5 cents. And basically buy anything between 8 and 5 cents or lower, obviously. That would be my accumulation zone on this. Tech CEO, thank you for the hanging lights. Appreciate you. So, Tech CEO, you're coming out to Vegas on New Year's for Backstreet Boys, bro. I'm so jealous. You have no idea. But when you're out here in town, man, I would love to meet up with you, brother. I hate Vegas around New Year's, but you know what, dude? I would literally drive out there just to come shake your hand, brother. Is that for Link? Yes, this is for Chain Link. All right, so this is a rabbit hole show. Everybody start tapping the like button. What's wild? To come out to see you, bro? Dude, I drove further to go see Crypto Rap. Like, it's really not a big deal for me. I don't have anything to do. Like, I do this show and I tinker on my cars and shit. Like, I'd be chilling all the time. So Vegas is way close to me. Like, I can be there in, I don't know, less than an hour. That's hella close. So if you're out here, man, I'll drive out, shake your hand. We'll go shoot some craps or something. Sounds like a good night to me. But I know you got, you know, everything going on with your life. So, like, I don't want to intrude or anything like that. But I would love to come see you, shake your hand. We could do a little cameo live or recording. That would be awesome, man. I absolutely love you, bro. Since the first day I saw you with the hat and the glasses on, man, I was like, I love this guy. What's up, Milkshake? What's up, TikTok Seller? What's up, G-Rod? How's everybody? I'll talk to my girlfriend and see what the plans are. Yeah, dude, let me know. Did Cam move? What do you mean? Did the camera move? Milkshake, always a pleasure to see you. I'm not going to play the Milkshake song. That's a Waddy thing. But Great to see you. So today I want to talk about some rabbit hole stuff too. I don't know. Camera looks like it's angled different. It is angled differently. I literally got inspiration and just ran into the studio. Like my desk is a mess. Like nothing was set up. Like I'm supposed to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner and stuff right now. For me, when I cook Thanksgiving, it's a 4-day process. So I've been cooking since Monday. I do everything from scratch. And when I say everything, like I baked bread so that I could tear it up and turn it into croutons for stuffing. Like I baked cornbread so that I could add it to that bread for the stuffing. Like it's a whole process, and I do everything 100% by myself. This year, I'm cooking the turkey on a rotisserie on my barbecue. So it's going to be rotisserie turkey. I am so excited for it too. It's brining right now. Oh my God, this is probably the best year's brine I've ever made. And everything in the brine, all the herbs and except for like some of the spices, obviously, but like it all came from the farm here in the garden. So like the thyme, the rosemary, the ginger, everything that goes into it all came from out of the ground that I grew throughout this year. So it's all fresh. Even the onions are grown here. So it's been a bit of a process. And then the pumpkins as well. I make the pumpkin pie. All the pumpkins are from my garden. They've been baked. I'm gonna puree them today. It's gonna be awesome. And then I have to make pie crust today. So I gotta, make some dough and everything. But like I said, the only thing I really didn't do this year is hunt my own turkey, which sometimes I do that. I want to do that next year. I want to go hunt my own turkey. I want to go to NorCal and hunt for turkeys, and maybe even just like mid-cal. Like I know they have some good turkeys out in where is it? It's just outside of Frisco. Anyway, that's the last place I got turkey. So anybody watch Bob's Burgers? I'm like Bob from Bob's Burgers when it comes to Thanksgiving. White House got locked down. No, it did not. Hold on a second. I spoke to AP on condition of anonymity. The suspect who was in custody also was shot and has injuries that are not believed to be life-threatening. Sources say emergency medical responders transported all 3 victims to the hospital, according to Vito Magalio, the public information officer for the DC Fire and Emergency Services. Police tape considered cordoned off the scene of the emergency fire, and police vehicles, lights flashed, helicopter blades thundered, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. What does it say? Any motivation to it? That's interesting. I don't know. I guess I wonder if there's like a political motivation to that. Why shut down everything? This didn't happen last time there was a shooting. Well, I mean, they put the president in the bunker. He was speaking or something at the White House. They put him in the bunker. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with more to it. Maybe it's all theater. Maybe it was just something to allow them to do something else. Who knows? We need more information on this thing. What's good, brother? Long time no see. Hope all is going well. Everything is doing fantastically. Thank you, 100s Club. Hey, guys, you want to see some cool stuff that I got? Check out my Goat Tribe mug. I got a Goat Tribe mug. I got a Goat Tribe pin. I got another set of the Goat Tribe NFT rolling papers. I got a Goat Tribe joint roller. I got a Goat Tribe lighter. And I got a Goat Tribe grinder with a keef catcher. This thing is so cool. I wish you got that glass bottle. I'll get one. Dude, I'm going to be going to these events all the time. I'm going to get another opportunity to win that thing or buy it off someone that wins it. Give it time. I'm going to be after all the goat merch. All right, so we were talking about Thanksgiving, right? So let me pull up. This is what we're supposed to be watching right here. We're going to jump down a rabbit hole, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not too deep of a rabbit hole. It's surface level rabbit hole stuff, all right? Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends, send in your daily heart me. That is our live goal today. Let's get 5 heart me's if we could. If you can. Obviously, if you can't gift, just hit the like button, right? But I would imagine viewership's not going to be as good for the next couple days because of, you know, the holiday and stuff. But I wanted to make this episode because I feel like it's important. And, you know, we record all of this stuff and it plays, you know, we play reruns on YouTube and Abstract all the time. TikTok seller, thank you for the heart me. So basically, I want to get this information out for you because I want to educate people on what's going on. Thoughts on Tangam wallet? Tangam's good. I prefer the Arculus, but Tangam is good. Tangam is Swiss, I believe. So it's from a Swiss company. I prefer Arculus because it has tap to pay options and it is made in the US. The reruns are hilarious. Yeah, dude, especially the ones where Josh comes on. It's funny. And you know what's great is to see the reruns from the past and see how everything that I was saying has just been playing out like a movie, just being right all the time. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but you know, validation it feels good. It feels good to be right about something. And often, if not pretty much all the time, obviously TA is not perfect, but when we zoom out and we look at the big picture of everything that's going on, I've been saying it since January. It's pretty crazy. Tangam's never been hacked. That's the biggest sales point. I don't believe Arculus has ever been hacked. I believe people have given away their keys, but I don't think it's ever been hacked. But, you know, you can also have just a Cardano wallet, you know, and Cardano's never been hacked. You know, you can get like a Lace wallet. There's all kinds of different wallets out there. You don't necessarily have to have a, you know, in hand, you know, like a Ledger or a Tangam or, you know, you can just have a device. And if you do this, I would recommend that you have like something that is like, you know, not like your phone, right? But you could have like a separate phone, a cheaper phone or whatever, and you can download it onto that and you can use that device as your wallet. So it doesn't necessarily have to be one of these products. Honestly, the more I've learned about it, I am a little, I don't know. I don't want to give out any bad information. You know, do what you think is best. But in my opinion, I don't really know how much you need it anymore. It seems like, you know, especially like certain exchanges seem to be backing up um the liquidity that's in you know, your wallet or the exchanges, right? Um so it seems like it's becoming more secure. They're going to be, you know, taking care of you. Obviously nothing's perfect. JFM, thank you for the heart me, much appreciated. Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure. It's great to see the community and to be back here. And so anyway, I want to reel it in from crypto. Obviously, we do crypto, right? But let's talk about something. And don't run away, guys, just because I'm not talking about crypto. I really want the world and the community to hear this. And this is why I decided to go live, because I was talking to Jesse, and as you know, Jesse is very much more left than I am. I'm a bit more right than she is. But we're both pretty much centerline. But one of the things that we were talking about was Thanksgiving, right? And you know, the left is very much so like, oh, I don't want to celebrate Thanksgiving. It's about genocide. They, you know, you guys have heard the story, right? And like, and then the right is very much like, oh no, like, it was patriotic and blah 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 and whatever, right? This is what I want you guys to understand about Thanksgiving, okay? I think there's truth and validity to both sides, but let's take a moment to understand and focus on what Thanksgiving is really about and what you need to be focusing on when it comes to Thanksgiving. And the thing is Thanksgiving is about being thankful for what we have, obviously, right? But it's also about remembering that there was a group of people, the indigenous Native Americans of the continent of the United States today, right? And those people were being persecuted. Now, not by everyone. There were good people coming over and there were bad people coming over. Obviously, like, there was this idea that they were savages and they would just, you know, lay them to waste. I got to be careful of the words I use here on TikTok, right? But, you know, there were also people that were loving and caring and good people that weren't doing that. Okay? It's true, we butchered them, but it brought people together to stop the butchering, is what 100's Club says. Yes, and it was gruesome what was done. But what we need to focus on is that there were good people that were there. No one deserves to lose their life over anything, whether it's for land or for starving to death, right? But there were good people. And we know that when the settlers came here, the winter came and food was scarce and they didn't know how to grow food here, right? What was it? Squanto taught them to bury the fish in the ground and then plant the corn on top so that it would fertilize the corn, right? They helped them. Okay? And this is the part that we need to focus on right here. And quit dividing and saying, I am not going to celebrate Thanksgiving because of blah, 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 whatever. Or Thanksgiving is an amazing thing and none of the genocide ever happened. No. What we need to focus on is that Thanksgiving is a beautiful holiday and it should be remembered. And what should be remembered is that there was a group of people that were being butchered and persecuted and slaughtered for no reason other than they were different. But those people chose to help the pilgrims. Despite everything that was happening, they reached out a kind hand to help them, to keep them from starving to death, from freezing to death. And that's what we need to understand. And that is what we're celebrating here with this holiday. We are celebrating the fact that there is goodness and pure love and admiration for our fellow man. That despite any negativity, any evilness that anyone does to you, that you can make the choice to still extend love. And it doesn't have to be, the way things are right now. It doesn't have to be this divide. We can agree. Both sides can agree on the same thing and stop pitting ourselves against each other and understand the real reason that we celebrate Thanksgiving is we are thankful that we didn't starve to death because the people that we were trying to hurt helped us. And understand that there is goodness out there and we have a lot to be thankful for. So if you're thankful this year for something, I'd like to know in the chat. Chat, tell me, what are you thankful for this year? What is your Thanksgiving miracle? What is the best thing that's happened to you this year or in your life? What are we thankful for? Is anyone thankful for anything in here? I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for you, my TikTok family and my social media family. I'm thankful for having purpose because of this show. I'm thankful for obviously I said my family, but my kids. I'm thankful for all the blessings that I have gotten this year. I'm thankful for my financial freedom. I'm thankful for my individual freedom. I'm thankful for every day, says 100s Club. That is beautiful. Every day is a blessing, guys. You should be thankful and grateful every single day that you wake up because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. Anything can happen. The gray hair G-Rod give you question mark. That doesn't make any sense. I think I know what you're referring to, but I don't understand what it is you're trying to say. I'm thankful for, gosh, so many things. I'm thankful that I've been given so many opportunities, especially in like the crypto environment. I have been blessed and welcomed there with open arms. I'm thankful that I've gotten to meet so many great creators that and influencers as well, through this space and to be a part of the community. And it's been an amazing thing. G-Rod, what are you thankful for? Are you thankful for the gray hair I gave you with crypto? Absolutely. I'm thankful to have people in my Discord. Don't forget to hit the link in my bio. Join the Discord where we all roast and haze each other pretty dramatically. It gets a little dramatic in there. There are times it gets a little dramatic. But it's fun. I don't mind pushback. I don't mind a little negativity. It rolls off my back. But at the same time, I'm not just going to roll over and take it. I'm going to defend myself. You know, I'm going to say this is the world as I see it, you know? But I'm not afraid of any pushback. Bring it, you know? If you're a hater of me, please get in my Discord and roast me. I love it. Hundreds Club says, agreed. I met people on here and I'm extremely grateful for it. Yeah, it is a great community that we have here. And you know what's cool is, like, I've met people not just on the crypto side, but on the rabbit hole side of things. You know, we've been able to, you know, grow and branch out into multiple communities. G-Rod says, we fight in the Discord like family because we love each other. Absolutely. The Discord is like, I mean, there are sections in the Discord that are just absolutely unhinged. And then there's just places that are just full of information and knowledge. And we have so many sections. Actually, I kind of want to pull it up. Let's pull up the Discord. Let me show you guys. Click the Discord link in my bio and come join us here. So this is the Discord. Look at all of these sections. So we have our rules, we have announcements, we have news, merch, social media, knowledge, survival skills, personal growth. We have our general chat, crypto, memes, down the rabbit hole, moonshot, cars, true crime. It's a pretty goated. Look at knowledge. Knowledge is my favorite section. So there's all kinds of, we have audio books in here. Let's see here. We also, down the rabbit hole, we have all kinds of rabbit hole videos, and we have discussions. I'm trying to see here. See, we discuss all the rabbit holes here, and we're talking about everything. And we've got the memes. We're just posting funny stuff. We have the cars section. You can post your cars, whatever it is you're working on or you see that's cool. We got true crime. So there's a bunch of like true crime stories. I just started that one. We have Moonshot. This is our online trading group where we group trade together. It's pretty awesome. So join the Discord, get locked in. Knowledge is power for sure, but not what you know, it's who you know. Yes and no. The rabbit hole is the best. Yeah, dude, rabbit hole is the most active section in and obviously crypto too. But the rabbit hole, man, we get into some deep discussions there, and we're talking about all kinds of stuff. And we're basically we're jumping in rabbit holes and we're digging them deeper is what we're doing. And we're trying to get to the bottom of shit. And it's a lot of fun, man. We have a lot of fun. A lot of it's joking, a lot of it's serious, a lot of it's scary. I feel like we need to have like a ghost story section. I'm going to create one. I'm going to create ghost stories in the Discord. And I like, I try to keep it locked in. Some people post things in the wrong place, and I try to like move them around and keep it organized so that way, you're not just, you go into a rabbit hole and everyone's talking about crypto. You know what I mean? We keep it pretty well organized so that way you can find, whatever topic it is you want to talk about. And if you get in there and you're a part of the community and you want to create a new section, we can totally do that. But I would say like this Discord is pretty awesome and we have a good time there, but we need to grow it. We need to grow our community. So please click the link in my bio, join the Discord. I also teach my TA class in the Discord. We have a TA class, and we have a special guest coming on next week for the TA class. So that's going to be awesome. If you want to sign up for the TA class, send me a DM and I will get you in the TA class. But the guy that's coming on for the TA class to help share some of his knowledge, he was a hedge fund manager, and his job was to TA and track the markets. You know, this guy understands macroeconomics on a level that I couldn't even understand. And I'm learning from him as well. So it's great to bring on these guests because we're building this vat of knowledge in understanding the markets. It has progressed so much from the basics to ultra advanced. Like, I'm learning from it now. It's pretty incredible. I gotta jump off to get the kids to practice. I'll be back later. Hey, don't worry, man. We'll be in the Discord after this. This is just a short little live. I figured I'd do a little hour. I wanted to, talk about Thanksgiving though, and what we need to be focused on, and quit using Thanksgiving as a reason to divide each other, and realize that there's no reason to hate each other because of Thanksgiving. I thought it's a thought subject. Ghosts, I don't understand how they can wear clothing. I'm Ghost. I'm a ghost right now. I'm wearing clothing. I don't think ghosts wear clothing. And maybe they do. I think what you're seeing when you see ghosts is like a apparition connected to you, like telekinetically or telepathically in some way, where they can project an image into your mind. Maybe that's what I think it could possibly be. I think there are different categories in like ghost spirits and different things that you see. And I think they're not all the same thing, and we tend to like lump them all together. And I think what we're seeing and experiencing is multiple different things. All right, everybody. Vintnur, thank you for the heart me. Sorry, I didn't catch that till just now. Sighting of them, you make sense. You know what? I have seen so much activity since I moved to this place that I'm at now. You know what? Oh my God. I get so busy. I forget to do things. I'm going to post the spirit box thing. I'm going to work on that so we have this spirit box. This is the same one they use in BuzzFeed and like ghost hunters and stuff like that, right? They're not cheap either. So we actually caught some things on the spirit box, and not only did we do it, like we did like a double blind thing where we used it 2 different instances and got the same result kind of thing. It was pretty crazy. Can't join the Discord through the phone. Send me a direct message and I will send you a new link. The link probably needs to be refreshed. So send me a DM, Miss Poshy, and I will I'll get you hooked up. Don't forget to follow me here on TikTok as well. But send me a DM. I will be looking for your message after the live here. What about the tunnel video? The tunnel video's coming, okay? You have the video. I know you do. But I'm waiting to get the guests to come on. And you have to understand that these men are, they're very busy. They're also, they're a little bit afraid to come on to the show and speak out. So I'm trying to work out with the IT guy how to secure their anonymity. We may have to do like a voice changing thing with them and blur their face kind of thing, block their IP addresses, stuff like that. Because these are real whistleblowers. They are coming on the show. I like to consider myself a whistleblower, but I'm not anonymous with it. I'm okay with whatever happens to me because of it. But I've worked with these people for many, many years, and a lot of people are fed up with it and they're ready to speak out. So we are putting that together. I will get on top of that. I just kind of like took a little step back from everything. I'm just starting to get my feet wet again and get back into it. So we're going to continue moving forward, pushing out this information. Seek the truth. Good to see you, buddy. But get in the Discord. I'm there basically every single day. We're all there every single day. That's where most of everything is happening, right? And it helps keep the community together. I post when I'm going to go live because we don't have a set schedule like we did. I will be going back to that schedule more than likely after the holidays. People don't believe truth even when they are told it. Well, that's the beauty of what we're doing is I'm gathering evidence. So we have video evidence of a lot of this stuff that's going on in Hollywood and different things. So we're compiling everything together and getting it ready to release. We are going to blow the lid off this thing, guys. So, and that's the main thing is we can talk about whatever, but hard evidence, that's everything. And that's what we're working on. And we have a decent amount of it. And I have everything secured with a dead man switch where if something happens to me, it's automatically sent out. People have copies of it. Things are backed up. There's no way they can silence this stuff. Cool. Can't wait to see. Appreciated very much. Absolutely. So we are putting it all together. Things like this take time, and they have to be done sensitively in the proper manner. Otherwise, it's all for naught, right? So we have to tread very lightly and be careful how we do things. But it is coming together. You know, I may not be on the show here all the time, but I'm continuously working in the background. I'm going to these events. I'm gathering information. I'm procuring equipment to go explore the tunnels and stuff. I just bought a GoPro. So we're going to send this down some of the tunnels that we found. And yeah, we're going to give you guys all the information. So it's going to be awesome. And thank you for the follows, guys. Don't forget to join the Discord. Get in the Discord. Come hang out with me pretty much daily. That's where we're at. And look we got the Goat Tribe here at Ada Goats on X. Join the Goat Tribe, guys. Get your goat NFTs, man. Dude, the Goat Tribe stuff is so sick. We're actually working on a new album now. So I just had a meeting with them last week, and we're going to start collabing with crypto rap as well, and we're going to start producing some more music, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for everything that is coming and all the new stuff. Like I said, I may not be live every day, but that's because I'm working on things that hold more sustenance, right? I want to be able to deliver a product to you that is more than just me yapping on a mic. You know, I want to produce music. I want to, do journalism. I want to go out and gather evidence and blow the lid off things. For sure, you can't rush a great thing. Unbreakable evidence is key. Exactly. And we are working on it. So we have a few tidbits, but we got to bring everything together. It is coming out. So stay tuned for that. But I think the next thing that we're going to put out, because I'm going to add the ghost stories thing in the Discord. I will post the Spirit Box video and audio in the Discord. I think that's the best place for it. So you're going to have to join the Discord if you want to see that stuff. And I'm telling you right now, no bullshit. Like we got something. We have solid I mean, I have seen the ghost stories stuff, the BuzzFeed stuff with the spirit boxes, and never has anything ever seemed definitive to me. I am very much a truth seeker. I'm very, I question everything. If you know anything about me, I do not just spread nonsense and for entertainment. Okay. I'm looking for factual information, right? And I would say out of every spirit box encounter I've ever seen on TV, online, anywhere, this is the most definitive proof that I've ever gotten from this. And I was able to collect it personally with witnesses here. We had it plugged into the equipment. This studio that we're in is haunted. Okay. We've literally, things have been thrown across the room. We've seen apparitions and entities. We had, I mean, unexplainable things. Oh, you made the channel. What's it called? Ghost Stories? So like hashtag Ghost Stories. Thank you, man. I appreciate you doing that for me. That helps out a lot. By the way, let's give a special thanks and shout out to TikTok Seller 444. Since day one, he has been here with me and he has helped me create video clips and he helps me moderate and he's in the Discord. And the guy, when we get our plaque for YouTube, I'm sending him one. Like, he deserves every bit of recognition for this show. I've offered to pay him. I've offered to give him things and he refuses. He does it because he believes in this show. And hats off to you, brother. Your dedication and support has been overwhelming, and I appreciate you so much. I couldn't even put it into words. One thing that I am thankful for this year is for TikTok Seller. I am so thankful for you. We would not be where we're at today without you. You're constantly liking and gifting and doing so much for this show. It is, we're nothing. This show is nothing without the viewers like you. I would be a guy sitting in a padded room talking to the wall if it weren't for you guys on the other end. So you guys are everything. I'm nothing. I'm just the authoritative mouthpiece here. I am just the voice of the community and the face. You guys are the community. And that's what's beautiful. Is it's about you guys, not me. I'm nobody. I'm just some dude on the internet, right? Thank God you didn't say the voice of reason, says Fredrum. Oh my gosh. Back with the roasting. It's good to see you, Fredrum. Fredrum, you got to get in the Discord and come roast me there, man. We are literally there roasting each other every single day. Click the link in my bio. Join the Discord, man. We have a lot of fun there. That's where I'm at most of the time. You don't see me here. That's because we're in Discord. That's where we're doing everything. But it's good to see you, buddy. Let's see here. I guess that just about sums it up for today. Let's see here. Let's leave on. Oh, wait. Shoot, that was the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing. Let's leave it with this.
Little bitch asshole.
Goat Tribe.
Said I'm a badass bitch and I'm rich. Don't call me a little girl, I ain't switch. Size like it's nothing, you a snitch. Wanna be like me, yeah, you wish. Crypto vibes on the track, and you know we tryna stack. Bitcoin, Solana, and Ether, some ADA. Bitch, I am the alpha, and you are the beta. You think you are great, I promise I'm greater. Just check my trade, check my wallet, the data. You mention me with the girls, that's gossip. And if you talk shit, you know you best watch it. Crypto vibes are the best, you know you're not it. Passive aggressive, that beef, I'm gonna squash it. Not cause I forgive you, because I am bigger of a person. And yeah, my ass sticker, loyal to my man. You a hoe, you a stripper. So don't miss my word, by the throw a no-hitter. Now this my last line before we go get dinner. Michelin restaurants, he pay, he a winner. Said I'm a putting Goat Tribe on the map. It's a race, it's a fight, yeah, we bout to scrap. But you know I'm clever, so instead lay a trap to help me catch these little girls in the act. Creating fake drama, yeah, I know that's a fact. I don't mean to provoke, don't mean to attack, but can't take anymore, boy, I gotta react. Or they take advantage of me, try and lie, spread these rumors about me, but they can't see that bullshit sets me free. Girl, I decree you gone, you better flee. Yeah, I'm a wife, you know he put a ring on it. Big ass rock sold NFTs and took the profit, headed to the bank. Got more to deposit, Go Tribe to the moon, yeah, we bout to rock it. Said I'm a badass bitch and I'm rich. Don't call me a little girl, I ain't switch. Size like it's nothing, you a snitch. Wanna be like me, yeah, you wish.
All right, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you all next time. It's been a pleasure. Like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Share the show with your friends. Follow me on all platforms at Ozthecryptogoat. All lowercases, no spaces. The #1 live stream on Abstract. Days and days and days in a row. We are just killing it on Abstract. But we're also on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch and X and Facebook and Instagram as well. Saint says I'm going to 1 million likes today. Honestly, I'm happy with 100K likes. Start tapping away. I need all my liking warriors. I need all my chatting warriors. I need you guys in the chat and involved. W's in the chat. Don't forget hashtag crypto, hashtag stand with crypto, hashtag FYP, hashtag let's go. Let's get the algorithm boosted. That's what we're going to do in this. What's the Discord server? The Discord server link is in my bio. Click the link in my bio and you can get it there. If you have trouble joining the Discord, copy it and put it into your browser and it'll take you right in. For some reason, the link sometimes gives people a hard time. If you have like malware, spamware on your phone, it's going to give you a hard time getting in there. So it's easy. Just copy and paste it into your browser. It's going to pop right up and you're going to get right into the Discord. No problem. So join the Discord. We've got the voice channel open on the side. It says lounge and you can pop in there. But please, if you do pop in on the Discord and you want to chat and have the conversation with Stand with Crypto, stay on TikTok as well, so that way we don't lose our viewership and we don't get bumped down in the algorithm, because we do want this message to be heard. You know what? Let's see here. Let's try something. Let's try something here. Let's try this here. Let's see here. Keep smashing that like button, guys. Tristan J. Kelly says, hi Oz, stop by to show some support. Appreciate you, brother. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. We're gonna have an amazing show today. We have Cali Crypto from Stand with Crypto, not Crypto Cali, okay? Or yeah, Cali Crypto. So he is one of the influencers and people here with well, I am live. I gotta take a picture. Yeah. I get nothing but problems from TikTok, man. 50% of the live goal is completed. Thank you, Seamont, Run Up. Thank you guys. Mother Dragons, MVP, Revolution. Thank you guys. We're halfway through our live goal here. And if you don't want to give anything, no problem. Just keep hitting the like button or spam the chat. Put an emoji in the chat. Put a W in the chat. If you think that this show is a winner, put a W in the chat. All right. Who out there thinks that this show is a winner and should stay on the air? And if you think it shouldn't, put an L in the chat. If you think I should kick rocks, put an L in the chat. Let me know.
No L's.
That's right. No L's. Mother, I see you in the Discord. How are you?
Trying to support you, man. I'm in both.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Remember, if you are in the Discord, make sure you stay on the live with TikTok and you continue to engage with TikTok while we're doing the show, because we will open the questions at the end after we have a little interview and a little chat, and you guys will have an opportunity to ask your questions, and I'm sure you're going to develop new questions as we talk and as we engage. And this is how education is done. You have to understand that these people that are coming on here, they are rubbing elbows, having dinners with the most powerful and influential people in the world, in this country, in the crypto space. These are the people that are developing the structure for the laws that will govern us and crypto. So this is your opportunity to have your voices be heard, to come together as a community and state your beef or state your praise. You know, this is your opportunity. You ladies and gentlemen have the opportunity to actually have your voices heard in a meaningful manner, not just random, influencers or people that are arguing on this space, but actually someone that has institutional power that can make changes on your behalf. These are the people that want to represent you in this space. They want to hear what you think. They want to hear what you have to say. Let your voices be heard. That is what's beautiful and what's powerful about this show, is we can come together as a community, and we can do so much more than just whine and complain about the markets, whine and complain about legislation. We can actually stand up and do something about it. If we're for something, this platform literally gives you an easy way to onboard you into reaching out to your senators, to your congressmen, to the people that influence you. And even if you are in a different country and you're not in the United States, we still want to hear your voice. You are still part of the crypto community. The crypto sphere is a global community. That's what's the beauty about it is. So I may be the California constituent, but you are adjacent to me because I am in California, even if you're outside of the country. So you hold influence in California through me. So you have an opportunity to step up and have your voices be heard. It's beautiful. It's honestly, I don't know anyone else in the space that's doing it like this. I don't know anybody else that's making moves like this. I see people that are going to events, they're interviewing people. There's people that are having their shows, but like, who's actually trying to make a difference out here, actually pounding the pavement? I mean, I'm spending my own money to go out here and plug myself in, to put myself in a position to be influential in a way that can be positive towards the community, not just in myself, not just to my bags, but to the overall picture of what crypto is, right? We want crypto to grow and be something beautiful and amazing, and not a tool for control and tracking, right? We want it to be about freedom. And this is the time where we can stand up and we can make it about freedom, or we can make it about pumping our bags, because that's what they want. They want you to focus on pumping your bags and not focus on the legislation, because there is legislation at hand that can be passed, but we don't talk about it. It's unheard of. You haven't even heard it until it came out of my mouth. That's a sad thing, that no one else is really digging into it. They're digging as far as, how is this going to pump my bag? And there's so much more. What's up, brother?
No, like I think you're spot on. We navigate through these live streams often, and nobody really talks about what crypto has to offer. We're still using it like just like traditional finance, So getting our voices out there heard, understanding like this is our opportunity to use these investment vehicles, this Wall Street that we've recreated, and keep the playing field level that was previously unlevel, like for the last century almost. So
Right. This is our one opportunity to actually have control of finance. The control of finance can be in the hands of the people, and the bankers and the investors in Wall Street are starting to get their claws into it, and we got to keep them out of the cookie jar. It's our turn, right? This is for the people.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen,
people really understand that yet, and having these kind of streams like this and raising awareness is important.
absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting on the front lines of freedom, okay? The battles that we fight in this new war will be fought on your cell phone, on your computer, on your television screen, and in your mind, okay? And we are fighting on those front lines of freedom. So we need you to show up and show out and hit that like button, send in gifts, get this platform pushed into the algorithm, because today is important. Any other day, slack off. I don't care. You know what I've realized is I'm actually more popular than I realized, because there are dozens and dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of fake accounts of me that have hundreds of thousands of followers each. And I may not get the credit for it. I don't care. It's about getting the message out there. So today is the day to shine, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day to be hitting the like button, to be engaged, to stay for the entire show, listen to what we have to say, debate about it, come on to the Discord and have your voice be heard, ask your questions, be involved, and actually make a difference in the space. That's why we're here. We want to make a difference. We want to secure our freedom. Turn off the music while you guys are talking. All right. I should probably turn it off anyway here. All right. It's time to kill the music. So what's up, brother? You wanna do a little prequel back and forth? Let's talk Clarity Act, brother. Where you stand? What are you feeling? What are your thoughts?
I'll be honest, I'm not really 100% sure of the legislation of it. I know people have been talking about that, the Clarity Act. My stance on the whole thing is we need to protect decentralized finance at all costs. There's never been a better investment vehicle for the common man that's ever existed, like in our lifetimes. Like, we have an opportunity here to be our own institution, and I think that needs to be protected. So whatever this legislation is trying to push out there, I think that kind of verbiage needs to be involved in it. The scary thing is most people don't really know about like DeFi like that. They when people trade crypto, they trade on Coinbase. That's actually how I knew about what's that? The Stand with Cryptos, because I've used them quite a few times on Coinbase, like just to reach out to my local senators and whatnot.
And you're one of the few that do that. Most people, they'll sit here and they'll gripe and they'll complain about, what's going on, what the rules are, what the laws are, but they don't actually do anything about it. They don't get involved. They don't get into politics. They don't let their voices be heard. They don't write letters. They don't write emails. They don't do anything. Stand with Crypto literally makes it easy. They wrote the letter for you. They have the,
For real.
it's literally like click and it's done for you.
Exactly.
My main concern with the Clarity Act is, and it can be molded, right? It's not set in stone. It's only passed in the House. It's moved into the Senate. And when it's in the Senate, it has the opportunity to evolve and change into something much better, more refined, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the issue that I have with it is it does need refining. And we're going to get into that a little bit later. I'm going to talk more on that. But, you know, we want institutions to come into crypto, right? That's going to pump our bags. That's why everybody wants the Clarity Act, because it's going to basically make it so the SEC doesn't regulate it anymore, and it's the CFTC that regulates it now. That's basically what the Clarity Act does. So that allows institutions to be able to buy things like XRP, right? Well, as of right now, institutions can't buy XRP because the injunction is still in place. Well, once the law changes, and this is something I've been saying all year long, all last year, once the law changes, then that will change, and you will see institutions come into XRP and other projects as well. But a lot of them are hands off right now because there's not enough clarity. There's not enough, you know, set in stone, concrete. Should we be getting into this or not? They want to, but these are institutions where if they do something wrong and mess up, they can lose everything, right? They have a lot at stake. So we have to provide an on-ramp for the institutions to come in. So that's like the main focus that everyone's focused on, but everyone's lost sight of, do we want to give up our security and our legitimacy as the holders, as the retail, as the consumer, right?
What security would you be giving up, I guess, would be my question.
Well, we're going to get into that.
Gotcha.
But in a nutshell, basically, Jesse, if you want to come in to the Discord, I would much appreciate if you would come in, because I don't have the Clarity Act pulled up, but she's our fact checker for the show. Jesse, if you're here and you could, I'm not going to be having guests on the TikTok side of things today. It'll all be in the Discord. But I appreciate you sending that in. So, and make sure everybody's smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, share the show with your friends. Stark says most people don't know what the Clarity Act consists of. Does he have a copy of it? That's one of the questions I'm going to ask him. You know, has he read it? Does he understand what it means? Like, those are the things we're going to be talking about today. Jesse, Revolution, if you are in the chat, if you could please come on, I would appreciate it. If you can, I understand. It would be, obviously, I'm asking you to donate your time to the cause here. By the way, can you guys hear the fan? I just turned the fan on. Is it annoying or we good? Anyone? The fan annoying?
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, cool. This room gets hot, man. It's all like super soundproofed and everything, and because of that, it's freezing cold, yet this room is warm because of all the equipment that's on. So perfect. So yeah, back to the Clarity Act. The issue is basically it gives companies 4 years. It's like 3 years and some odd time. It's about basically 4 years to where they can operate outside of the SEC under the CFTC. And as long as they meet certain criteria, then they can become, once they prove that they're decentralized and they prove that they're certain, you know, attributes that they have to achieve, right, over this 4 year period, Once they achieve that, then they basically can be ruled as a legitimate company or whatever. See, I can't even begin to understand and explain all of this. This is why we have the experts come on here.
So what you're talking about is
There
the
you are.
3-year limit. So literally at 2 years and 30 days, at any time, they can rug pull everybody and be like, you know what, didn't make it as a coin, sorry. And so that it's the Clarity Act is more so to protect the inventors and the government.
And the
And it does not
institutions.
protect and the institution. It does not protect, however, the investor and the daily consumer. And so the problem with the Clarity Act is that it was not written for people, everyday people. It was written for institutions to protect their money. Now they have, again, 3 years to decide if it's real or not. And the government, they know what, oh, it's real, it's not. And at any point in those 3 years, they can take all your money.
Right. So it gives them less oversight for the 3-year period. Right now, as soon as they hit the market, they're under the SEC, right? So they're under strict guidelines. The CFTC has very loose and laxed guidelines. That's the difference here. Okay? So making the CFTC rule over crypto, as far as institutions go, they're in it and they can pretty much do whatever they want for that 3-year and 30-day period. Which can be concerning to the investor, right? You want to get into a project early on, you could easily be rugged within that time frame. So the Boozman-Booker draft has language in it that not only gives that same leeway to the institutions to allow them to have the clarity of being able to know where they stand legally in owning and operating in crypto, but also it protects the investor as well and the consumer. So what I would like to see is a blend of the two together, and that's what is done in the Senate, right? So we need to educate the people that are, pushing for the Clarity Act, that like, hey, I'm down for the Clarity Act if they can add these little rewrites in it that are going to be good for us. Why do the institutions get all the good stuff and we get, the crumbs?
And it's to keep them protected, to help the market grow, but not have any legal backlash.
Right. So let's protect both, we are literally writing the framework for the future of finance. Let's get it right, guys. Don't rush something just to make your bags pump. Let's get this legislation right, and let's get the right things passed so that way we can have a strong foundation to build upon. Let's not give our
especially
power
in California, because California sets the tone for many other states. And if people can call their local congressmen and Senate, all of that, they all contribute to what's decided once the Senate gets a hold of the bill. And the Senate can make changes at any time. But if we can establish something here in California, make those phone calls, and show up at meetings and push it in the right direction.
And I believe California, aren't the votes, because it is a republic, right?
Hey, what's up, Oz?
Each
Yo, just turn on the equipment. Give me a second.
Representatives and senators based upon the amount of people that live there.
Hey, I'm at my daughter's wrestling.
And California
so that
is
thing
one
that
of the
TikTok,
highest
that thing that